And at the same time, Mr. Chairman, they are not doing a damn thing for you and me, especially the provinces. The provinces don't want to see the third order of government, and yet they could not be responsible for me today. I hear now this new federal government, they're going to tighten up on the unemployment insurance. You can tighten up all you like, but people's got to live. Like, for example, in our area, there's this company known as West Star Timber. They're holding the tree farm license number 1 where we're living. They're not operating. They're not doing a damn thing for our people. And I'm sure every one of you are the same way. That is the reason why we're proposing self-government, is to create employment for our people in the forest industry, in the commercial fishing business, tourism, mining, you name it. But right now, nobody's doing anything for us. Nobody. I was talking to the chief here, Henry, and he was asking my opinion this morning, who should be responsible for us. Henry, I said, I don't trust anybody. And I'm talking about white men. I don't even trust the priests, The only guy I trust is this guy, me. And we should be responsible for ourselves. That's what self-government is all about. To be responsible for yourself. The federal government hasn't done a damn good job for us. The provincial government isn't doing a damn thing for us. The regional governments, they're not doing a damn thing for us. Nobody gives a hoot about you and me. Let's not kid ourselves. That's why we are proposing an Indian self-government. To govern ourselves. We governed ourselves way before the white man came to this land. Our rulers were called chiefs. We call them hereditary chiefs today. They were the law and order in those days. We owned sections of land where I come from, no doubt same way here. I don't know whose land this is. But everything you needed to survive is in them lands. That's what they took away from us. That's why we're the way we are today. We're like a bunch of monkeys in the cage. It's called Indian reservation. That's where you and me are in today. That's where they put us. And they expect us to survive in the cage. If they can't do that, Mr. Chairman, if the federal government and the provincial government won't allow us, then they pretty goddamn well take care of us today. And I'm not happy with unemployment insurance. I'm not happy with welfare. My grandfathers were never on welfare. Never. Everything what we needed was in the lands. The resource of the land that they're taking today belongs to you and me. Yet we're on welfare. They couldn't do a damn thing about us in the last 400 years in this country. So that's why the big cry. Why is it, what the hell does damn Indians want? Well, what's the self-government? Do we hear another third order of government? You damn tootin', we're proposing the third order of government. Because nobody gives a shit about us, you and me. They just expect us to live like a monkey in the cage. They give us a couple of peanuts every now and then to live on, while they themselves are living like kings, Every now and then we hear the premiers go to Florida, Hawaii. How many of you guys been to Hawaii, I know I haven't. Couldn't afford it, that's why. They go there every year on holiday. Fishing companies, they used to go to Hawaii after salmon season. that I'm involved in, after herring season, they go to Hawaii because their pockets are full of money. We do not have a say in the commercial fishing industry on the coast where I come from. In the timber, the best timber in the world, we don't have a damn say in that here. Today, we're 95% unemployed in my territory. Provincial government couldn't do a bloody thing about it, nor is the federal government. That's why we're proposing self-government. We want to manage those trees, we want to manage the salmon, and we want to have a say in all those minings that's going to go on in our area. because we want a piece of the pie, and we want to have a say in piece of the action when decisions are made. That's what self-government to me is all about. Today, BC is going the other way. Bennett and his government. They couldn't even govern BC, period. They're going the other way. His analysis, they're saying Bill Bennett should have been going this way, and he's going the other way. Now BC is sinking back into recession again. I wonder why people are getting up and said, gee, let's do something for ourselves. And if we don't do anything for ourselves, what you see in Ethiopia, it's you and me. Don't kid yourself. We're not too far from that, And yet we're the true owners of this goddamn land of ours. That's what gets me so bloody fed up, and I'm not going to quit. And I won't trust anybody, Mr. Chairman. I'll never trust anybody, because nobody's been good to us, you and me. Nobody. And that's why we should have self-government. I don't know if I'll make it in the First Minister's Conference. If I don't, I'll get some press conference somewhere. We're not saying enough about this. We're not hollering enough about our title to the land. We've got to put it forth a little more. If there's going to be any press release, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to see Aboriginal title. It's the subject in every meeting in Ottawa now. I said it when the minister came to northwestern British Columbia, and I said, we are not happy, Mr. Minister, with your government's policy of extinguishment. You'll note that in our paper. Who else is asked to give up the title to be a Canadian citizen? Do you hear anybody giving up their title? I hear the Minister of Immigration, they're going to let 90,000 immigrants in this year. Are they going to be asked to extinguish the European title or whatever it is, Oriental? Nobody extinguishes their title except Indians on this goddamn world. It's you and me. Why? Because they want to erase us forever. That's why. But you better believe it. You're not going to erase my name forever. But we're not going to sign. I told the minister, the Nisga'a tribe is not going to sign any agreement that's going to extinguish our title, period. True, we may let part of the land go in exchange for your technology. You guys want our land. You need our land pretty bad. You couldn't exist without our land. We couldn't exist without your technology. So we're going to buy your technology. We're not going to take it for free. It's called education. It's called health and so on. We buy that with our land. But these are the things, Mr. Chairman, in my mind, is what self-government is all about. And let's not just talk about it. And we told them straight, when and if we reach an agreement, we're going to have to implement our agreement. And the way to do it is what we call self-government. We're not proposing to be separate from Canada, because the federal government and the provincial government, nobody could do anything for us. Nobody cares about us. That's why we're proposing that. And that's the message, I think, Mr. Chairman, that the Canadian public has to be told that. Far too long now. We're far too long. We're going to get like Ethiopia pretty soon. So, chiefs, have a big heart in you. Nobody cares about you and me. Nobody. Don't kid yourself, It's just you and me only. That's all. And we can do it. We can do it because our grandfathers done it way before the white man came. And they lay dormant for a long time because they said, any Indian's going to have a meeting. 1927, We'll have a meeting, arrest all of you, throw you in jail. It's unlawful to talk about your land. So the Indians remained quiet for God. They'd shut the Nisga'a up for 20 years anyway. Till Frank Calder came around and Hubert Dole, and they revived our council. We discovered that they oh damn such law that was all full of baloney. What we found out was it's illegal to enter into the Indians' dwellings, and it's also illegal to lend Indians money. That was in the white man's law. It was illegal to lend the Indians money. Why? You can see the reason why. Because they keep us low, keep them down, put them on the reserve, let them starve to death. We'll take their land for free. Those days are gone. Thank God that we survived this long. Self-government, Mr. Chairman, to me, is the end result of a land claims negotiations. And then what we're going to hold in our land, we intend to develop the forest industry, the commercial fishing industry, the mining industry, to put our people to work. That's what we intend to do, because nobody's going to do it for us. And I think we should be very clear and straightforward, and if there's going to be any press release from this meeting, the Indians are proposing self-government because nobody gives a hoot for our people. Nobody but us. Thank you.
Thank you, James. I'd say that was the definitive word on that, wouldn't you say?